Hi everybody, today we are going to make some spatchcock chicken on our Weber Kettle charcoal grill. What the heck is spatchcock chicken, you may ask? Well, it's simply a chicken that's got the backbone removed and butterflied so it lays flat. This is going to allow it to cook evenly, where normally you might have trouble cooking the thighs and the breast to the right temperature while cooking the chicken whole. Well, this will solve that problem. Once you get that backbone cleanly removed, you want to turn that chicken over, lay it flat, put your palm down right in between the two breasts of the chicken and give it a press. Now that we've got our chicken spatchcocked, it's almost ready to go. One last thing that I like to do before I brine it is to turn it over and remove some of the excess fat. All I do is take my kitchen shears and trim away, and you can just choose which you'd like to trim and what you'd like to leave. Some of this fat is going to, of course, render out as you grill it. We're using a very simple brine today, consisting of half a cup of kosher salt, half a cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of garlic powder, and a tablespoon of onion powder, and probably about 1 or 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce that we're going to add in as well. Once we get all our ingredients in our 2-gallon Ziploc bag along with 4 cups of water, we're going to close that bag up and we're going to shake it back and forth and get those ingredients well mixed and get that salt and that sugar dissolved before we put our chicken into the bag. Now that we have our chicken in the brine, we're going to get the air out of the bag, seal it up nice and tight, and put it in the refrigerator for about 3 to 4 hours. I do like to rinse it off once that brining period is up, and then we're going to apply our favorite rub to both sides of this chicken before we put it on the grill. I'm going to get that rub on as much of that area as possible and put it back in the fridge while I get our grill ready. Our grill setup today is going to have charcoal on both sides of the grill with an open space in the middle. This is going to allow us to have a heat source on each side of the chicken so that it cooks evenly. I'm now going to pour about half of the lit charcoal into each of the charcoal baskets that are on each side of the grill. This will give us more than a couple hours worth of cook time, and that's plenty for what we're going to be cooking here today. I'm now going to place some aluminum foil in the middle between the charcoal baskets. This will help catch any of the drippings that will be coming off the chicken and help us with a little easier time for cleanup after we're done. The grate goes on next. You notice I've got the temperature probe for my Maverick ET732 remote thermometer. I do like to keep track of what the cooking temperature is, and we're looking for an average temperature of 350 to 375 degrees today. Okay, we've done all the hard work. Now it's time to put that chicken on the grill. We want to make sure that there's no part of the chicken that's overhanging directly over the charcoal so that it will burn. We want to make sure that we push that all into the middle of the grill. And I'm going to put my temperature probe into the thigh, and we're going to be looking, of course, for a temperature of at least 165 in the thigh, and at that point I'm going to start checking the temperature of the other parts of the chicken as well. Okay, it's been a little over an hour, and we are reading 165 degrees in the thigh. I am going to take some other temperature readings with my thermopen just to make sure we're where we want to be. I want to see close to 165 in the breast as well, and actually it's reading about 145, so I decided to keep the chicken on for just a little bit more time. Okay, after another 10 or 15 minutes we were where we needed to be temperature wise, and we took the bird off and decided to carve it up. Take a look at how juicy this chicken turned out to be. It was definitely one of the juiciest chickens that I've cooked to date, and the flavor was really great. The brine added just a little bit hint of salt to the meat of the chicken without making the outer skin too salty at all. The rub just added a nice good barbecue flavor, and it was really delicious. This is a great way to prepare a chicken if you're looking to do something a little different. And take a look at the moisture that was in this breast meat. just unbelievably moist. Again, super delicious and a great way to prepare your next chicken. Okay, that'll wrap up the spatchcock chicken video. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.